Please help me welcome the very funny Mick Diflo, everybody. Mick Diflo!
Thank you all for Lord. What a great job. Oh, well, I tell you, we got to get some more public restrooms in this city, folks. I was on my way down here. I had to go so bad I joined a gym. It's another bill I don't need every month, right? I was raised Catholic. Anybody else raised Catholic? Yeah, it's always something with Catholic. You know, it's church every Sunday, confession, communion, weddings, funerals, you know. I met a guy last week. He asked me if I wanted to go to his atheist group. I said, I don't know. I always thought the best thing about being an atheist was you didn't have to go to any groups. How's that go anyway? All right, everybody still not believe? I'll see you next week. Doesn't seem like there'd be a whole lot to talk about, really. I don't know. I was into meditation for a couple years. I don't know if it was really meditation. I was unemployed and I used to stare at stuff a lot. Same thing, right? I don't know. I was raised by two very tough parents who were both raised at the height of the Depression. And I don't know what's worse, being raised during the Depression or having to hear about it every 5 minutes. My mother put food on the table, tell you how much it cost. You left the light on, she'd go crazy. Who's wasting electric? Remember that baby shampoo, No More Tears? She used to use this other cheaper brand. Quit crying, bitch. I'm like, where do you find this stuff? But yeah, my mother was one of those mothers who were always on you every minute. Where are you going? What are you doing? You know, always had a better way. If my mother was kidnapped in that movie Taken, the sequel would be called Given Back. Please, we will pay you. Take her back. Yeah. You get a little older now. You get older, you find out you have different quirks and fears that you weren't even aware of before. You know, I had to go tandem parachuting attached to an instructor to find out that I have diddle acrophobia, which is fear of being molested while falling. Who knew? I'd never known that. But had a lot of jobs in my life. I was actually fired from the suicide hotline for saying stuff like, I'm supposed to talk you out of this, but you're making some good points here. I may jump myself after this call, so. Listen, I gotta go. I'm starting to see why people think you're boring. Hello? I was reading the paper where the oldest person in the world is a 115-year-old woman. 115, and I'm thinking wow, 80 or 90 seems old. What do you do at 115, Can you work at 115? I'd love to give her a job interview. So where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm joking, there's no way. I don't think you'll make it through the interview. So, I didn't get married till I was 48. Starting to think I should have waited. I should have known we met on etragedy.com. And we get along pretty good. We have a good time. No, I was on you're going to fight. I was on the cell phone the other day. I'm on the corner. I go, look, I got to go. You're wasting my minutes. She goes, no, remember we get free minutes when we talk to each other. I said, no, I mean the minutes of my life. She actually called from, here's what happened. She was pretty sick. Like they say, if you're living together, or if you're married, eventually you pick up each other's traits and habits. You've been together so long and stuff. And I think it's probably true. She was sick for about a week. couple months ago, right? She missed work. She was constipated and stuff like that. And she finally went back to work. She calls me from work and she goes, I finally went to the bathroom. I said, oh, that's good. She goes, I almost filled the whole bowl. I said, what happened to you? What happened to us? Where did we make a left turn and just go into a dark valley? We didn't use to burp out loud. Now we're trying to make each other gag. That's it from me, folks. You've been great. Thanks.
Mick Diflo, everybody.